Hello friends, in this video we are going to discover the top 10 states with the highest Muslim population in the US 2024. Islam ranks as the third largest religion in the United States, following Christianity and Judaism. According to the latest studies, there are about 4.45 million Muslims in the country, accounting for approximately 1% of the total population. Muslim population in the U.S. has been on the rise for more than a decade due to high fertility rates and migration of Muslims into the country. Consequently, the number of mosques has more than doubled during the last 2 decades. The Muslim population in the U.S. increased significantly during the 20th century. About 1.7 million Muslims became legal permanent residents of the U.S. within a span of just over 2 decades from 1991 to 2012. About 72% of American Muslims are immigrants or a part of the second generation. They are also America's youngest religious community, with approximately a quarter aged between 18 and 24 years. Muslim Americans make up one of the most racially diverse religious communities in the country, with 25% blacks, 24% whites, 18% Asians, 18% Arabs, 7% mixed races, and 5% Hispanics. However, the majority of Muslims are immigrants, with 58% being born outside the USA. To shortlist the 10 states with the highest Muslim population in the US, we referred to data from the World Population Review. The states have been ranked in ascending order of the percentage of Muslim population. Additionally, we have included the total Muslim population figures to provide a clearer understanding of the density of the Muslim population in each of these states. Kindly make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before we start this video about the 10 states with the highest Muslim population in the US. Now let's dig deeper into each of the top 10 states with the highest Muslim population in the US 2024. Number 10. North Carolina. Percentage of Muslim population, 1.3%. Total Muslim population, 130,661. North Carolina's Muslim community is diverse, including people from countries like Pakistan, Somalia, and Bangladesh, as well as those who converted to Islam. The state has many mosques that serve as places of worship and community activities for Muslims. The first mosque was built over 65 years ago, showing the long history of Muslims in North Carolina. As several Muslims live in North Carolina, universities located in the state, including Duke University and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, have developed specialized academic programs on Islamic studies. Number 9. Arizona. Percentage of Muslim population, 1.5%. Total Muslim population, 109,765. In recent years, there has been rapid growth in the Muslim population within Arizona due to immigration and conversion. The Muslim community living in Arizona is quite diverse, with residents having roots in countries from South Asia, Southeast Asia, and Africa. Muslims in Arizona have also become more involved in community activities and politics in the past decade. The growth of the Muslim population in the state has led to the establishment of various mosques and Islamic centers, including the Islamic Community Center of Phoenix, ICCP, and Tempe Mosque. Number 8. Massachusetts. Percentage of Muslim population, 1.9%. Total Muslim population, 131,749. In Massachusetts, most Muslims live in the greater Boston area, where you can find various mosques, Islamic schools, and community organizations. Prominent mosques and Muslim community centers in Massachusetts include the Islamic Center of New England, ICNE, the Islamic Society of Greater Worcester, ISGW, and the Muslim American Community Center of Lexington, MACCL. These organizations not only provide places of worship for Muslims in the area but also impart Islamic education and host social events for the community. Massachusetts is in the 8th position on our list of the states with the highest Muslim population in the U.S. Number 7. Minnesota. Percentage of Muslim population, 2%. Total Muslim population, 114,590. With roots in various countries such as Bosnia, Somalia, and Iraq, the Muslims of Minnesota contribute to the state's rich cultural diversity. The community includes Muslims from not only different cultures and backgrounds but different sects as well. Hence, there are many mosques and community centers in Minnesota catering to diverse cultural needs. Among these are the Dar al-Hijra Mosque in Minneapolis, the Islamic Community Center of Minnesota, ICCM, and Emmaus, Minnesota. Number 6. Virginia. Percentage of Muslim population, 2%. Total Muslim population, 169,371. The number of Muslims in Virginia rose during the 20th century, particularly after the immigration from Bosnia and Herzegovina during the 1990s. With the growth of the Muslim community of Virginia, several mosques and Muslim cultural centers were built throughout the state. The proximity of Virginia to Washington, D.C. has attracted many Muslim immigrants to it. Reputed mosques and cultural centers of Virginia include Dar al-Noor Islamic Community Center in Manassas, Al-Dulles Area Muslim Society, Adams, in Sterling, and Islamic Society of Greater Richmond, ISGR. Number 5. Michigan. Percentage of Muslim population, 2.4%. Total Muslim population, 241,828. Michigan attracted many Muslim immigrants towards the end of the 20th century. The largest ethnic group among Muslims in Michigan is Arabs. The first mosque in Michigan was established in Detroit. Currently, there are many mosques within the state, including the Islamic Center of America, ICA, in Dearborn, the Yemeni American Community Center, YACC, in Dearborn, and the Islamic House of Wisdom, IHW, in Ann Arbor. Number 4. Maryland. Percentage of Muslim population, 3.1%. Total Muslim population, 188,914. The Muslim population in Maryland experienced rapid growth in the latter half of the 20th century due to immigration from various countries, especially Pakistan and Bangladesh. Today, this community represents a mix of different races, ethnicities, and sections. Moreover, the state is dotted with mosques and Islamic centers, which serve as places of worship, education, and community activities. Some of these are the Islamic Society of Baltimore, ISB, the Muslim Community Center, MCC, and the Islamic Center of Maryland, ICOM. Number 3. New Jersey. Percentage of Muslim population, 3.5%. Total Muslim population, 321,652. New Jersey is home to a large number of Muslim immigrants. The diverse Muslim community of New Jersey includes Asian, Arab, and African Americans. After the establishment of the first mosque in New Jersey in the early 20th century, many more have been founded around the state. Prominent mosques and centers include the Islamic Society of Central Jersey, ISCJ, the Islamic Organization of North America, IONA, and Masjid al-Noor of Patterson. Number 2. New York. Percentage of Muslim population, 3.6%. Total Muslim population, 724,475. New York has the largest total Muslim population in the United States. It is a cosmopolitan state with a diverse population. There are large Muslim communities in cities such as New York City and Buffalo. A lot of Muslims came to New York in the 1980s and 1990s as refugees or recipients of green cards. Many of these Muslims belong to the Middle East, South Asia, Africa, and Southeast Asia. The state has several mosques and community centers for Muslims, such as the Islamic Cultural Center of New York, ICCNY, and Masjid Malcolm Shabazz. In fact, Greater New York City has the highest number of mosques in the country. Number 1. Illinois. Percentage of Muslim population, 3.7%. Total Muslim population, 473,792. Illinois has the highest percentage of Muslim population in the United States. Chicago is the hub of diverse cultures where a significant concentration of Muslims can be found. There are more than 50 mosques within the greater Chicago area. Among the most prominent ones are Dar al-Islam Mosque in Bloomingdale and the Muslim Community Center, MCC, in Chicago. The community comprises people belonging to different cultures and ethnicities whose roots can be traced to South Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. So, which is your favorite states among the top 10 states with the highest Muslim population in the US 2024? Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, Click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this. Post your favorite states among the top 10 states with the highest Muslim population in the US in the comments below. I'd love to read them and I'm sure others would too.